Hi everyone! You might be thinking, what's with the strange background? Well, guess what? I'm home! Now you might be looking at the date that this was posted and say, spring break? Nope! I have officially started summer vacation. And to all those people who get out in June, and one more thing before I start my topic today. Hey Kelly Dawn and Kelly Dawn's English class. My aunt texted me and said you guys watched my videos? Or just one, I guess, but if you're watching this one, thanks. People are actually watching these. Not a lot of people, but more people than I thought would ever watch, so thanks for the support. Yeah. On to my fantastic topic of the day. More often than not, at my college, I am the DD, just at parties, kind of bored. Because of this, I came up with like a couple games that I love to play when I'm there, so I'm going to share them with you. So you guys can do that if you're ever the DDs as well. Game number 1. Spot the Freshman. This game is fun because the freshmen usually don't really understand about the parties at college yet, and they usually come dressed really slutty, so you can always pick them out of the crowd. There are a couple hints. 1, as I said before, they're really slutty. 2, they'll cling on to the guy who first talks to them and basically like latch onto their arms for the rest of the night. 3, they always seem to just have this air of less responsibility. You know, they haven't quite gripped the fact that they are away from home and have no parents and so forth. Therefore, they don't have anyone to really answer to. The next game I like to play is, what's their backstory? Have you ever gone to a restaurant and judged people based on what they're wearing and how they're behaving and like who they're with and stuff like that, and try to figure out their relationship between the other person? Well, that's basically what this is, except for you're not at a restaurant, you're at a party, and everyone's judgment is just slightly off, if you know what I mean. The great thing about this game is mostly you're just judging people. Judging people based on their decisions. It's the best. Like my friends from high school, our motto, we judge you. And basically when I'm judging you, what it all comes down to eventually is daddy issues. Number 3. I like to call this game Bad Cat. If you have a cat or you've watched funny videos online, you know how like when they spritz them with water, the cats are like, pee! And it's really, really adorable. Well, I like to do that to drunk people. So how you do this is you bring a squirt gun with you, and I just buy mine at CVS for like 99 cents. Super cheap, really fun. Hours of entertainment. And just fill it up with water. You can either fill it up at the house that you go to, or you can fill it up before you come and just bring it with you. But the trick is not to get caught. I feel like James Bond when I do this. I just like sneak around the crowd and just like pew, 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 pew with my water gun, shooting the drunk people. They're all like, what's going on? Or the girls are like, oh my god! It's so funny. I'm slightly evil. You can either play it 2 ways. One, you can either be in the middle of the crowd and try and like do deceptive shots as you walk by people, or shoot it into the air and have it land on everyone. Or you can just like stand quietly in the corner and pew, pew, pew. Both are really fun, believe me. Number 4, photobombing. This is actually one of my favorite activities to do, no matter where I am. With Instagram and with Facebook and all the social media nowadays, and like Snapchat, and our cameras are on our phones now, which we take everywhere, and they're pretty good quality, and you've got all those things that you can add filters on, which I don't understand. If you have such good quality like photographs, why would you like purposefully make them blurry? Artistic effect? It just doesn't work. But on that note, I am pretty sure that nowadays girls dress up to go to parties because they want to take photos. Like after a party, I'm sure I've seen like 100 photos of girls just like getting ready for the party, selfie. But because of that, it makes the game so much easier because people are always taking photos of themselves or of other people or of their groups of girls. The premise of the game and how you win is you try and photobomb as many photos as possible. If you're playing alone, try and set a goal of how many you want to photobomb and then try and reach it. It usually helps if you're like trying to set like a really high goal, so you have to like push yourself to get there. So like be like, I'm gonna photobomb 12 photos. Even if you only get like 5 or 6, but still, it's a good idea. Now, if you're playing with a friend, it's a competition, which is even better. This is when you compete on who can photobomb the most photos. You get bonus points if you're tagged online later in the photos. I have so many photos of me online just in the background, just the photobomber. So yeah, it never gets easier to end these. These are just awkward to end, so I'm just gonna Wingapo. Oh, stop looking at my sunburn. I know it's bad.